Overlords. Okay, so it's Overlord that profile. So you're gonna start with starter, Conro. While he's OP, and should get banned again. So explain the effect.
The skill is Counter Blast 1. Retire this unit, search for any grade 1. Any
grade 1. Add it to your hand. So it's a super OP 2 box. So what is good is that you fit any situation you want. So if you're facing a rush deck, you will try to call rear guards that will help you fill up the things. Or if you really need, do scrub plays and you can use this to add heal trigger to hand.
No, you cannot add heal trigger.
Huh?
Grade
Not one or less.
Grade 1 only.
Oh.
Grade 1 only.
You still can add perfect guard to hand.
Yes.
So OP.
So this is so maybe a counter to 7C rush.
7C rush.
Because you retire all its unit.
So talking about grade 1s, we move on to our grade 1. So I think the very first grade 1 we should talk about is grade 1 Conro. So most of the times when he plays this deck is using Conro and upgrading it to like grade 1 Conro. So what's this guy's skill? Grade 1's Conro skill.
Review a grade 3 and then search for a grade 3 Overlord and then discard 1 card.
Yes. So
it fits for the burnout condition.
Yeah.
Grade 2 burnout condition.
Very true.
For returning 1 Overlord from drop zone and then you can just burn 1 unit for free. And it's super consistent.
Yes, because Conro search Conro. Hex. Need to get banned again.
And
he says a second skill. The second skill. Second skill, the cost is to retire itself. And you can give one of your Overlord Vanguards a skill that whenever you attack, you can unflip 2. So if your Overlord restands and attacks again, you can unflip 4 that turn. So this is the second skill that you will use this for, because all your grade 3s don't need counter blast. So but you do have to be careful and unflip ahead of time, because it isn't a immediate unflip. It's waiting till your Vanguard attacks. Yes. One thing to take note of. Other than that, it filters the deck out for grade 3s, thinning the deck for you to lucksack your way to top 1.
You tin 2 cards.
Yeah, you tin 2 cards. This one out from deck 1
and grade 3.
Grade 3. So that's why Conro needs to get banned again. Then you run 4 perfect guards. You still play unflip because counter blast is precious. Then the other ones, 3 strike forwarders and 1 of each this. So strike forwarders, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what it does. It can be pitched for the cost of a full strike, and also as a searcher for Blade Master. And what do these two do?
Okay, this one is GB1, Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, give a unit plus 4k and the ability when it attacks, search your deck for top 5 card for a grade 3 and add to your hand. So if you attack twice, you can search twice.
Yes, so hex.
So this is just a toolbox for you to play around.
Yes.
So this is the more interesting card.
More interesting card is from like
the BT1.
BT1?
BT02.
Oh, BT2, still fucking old.
So,
2 boys.
Counter Blast 1, this card going so retire 1 of opponent's grade 1. So, you can decide when to use this card if opponent's grade 1 is damn deadly. Like maybe
Wingar Youth,
Wingar,
Barker Friend,
or the stupid Warriors. Even though they got resist, so yeah.
No resist.
There's one card got resist.
That one Rapier, but Rapier no other skill. So Youth is the one you hit and must check top stable, so you don't want that to happen, so you burn Youth. And Friend is the one that will boost you to find Buster Bait and Friend. So you want to burn this. So remember, all these grade 1s can be toolbox with Conro. So Hex. Okay lah, but this means that on turn 1 you have actually a lot of options already from turn 1. Yes. You're not just doing like a normal right tech pass turn 1 already. So there's 13 grade 1s, I think. 13 grade 1s.
13 grade 1s.
Alright, grade 2s. Alright, 4 of these. Shiny. What's the skill of this?
When you have an Overlord Vanguard plus 2k and GB ability, when your grade 4 attacks, it gain additional 5k.
So if you were to strike, if you write Overlord and you strike, and then you use the Overlord to attack first, by itself is already a 16k attacker.
Yes.
That's why it's so good for it. And it's always 11 as long as you have an Overlord Vanguard, which is like all the Vanguards that you want to ride.
Very deadly card.
So very deadly. So if with multiple attacks, this guy gets more increasingly bigger.
Yeah, maximum plus
So
10.
so maximum plus 10 lah. So but on 10 it becomes 21. So I think there is enough to justify running 4 because you don't have really OP rear guards in the game. This is about as OP as your rear guards get. Yes. Then we have 4 more dragons.
For early game.
Early game. So this is the one of the few cards that doesn't have GB in the deck.
So you combo with this stupid guy.
Yeah, so we turn him at this. So what's the cost and effect for this one first?
So Blast 1 return a grade 3 Overlord, is it? Yeah, Overlord.
Yes.
And to bottom deck and burn 1 unit. Any unit.
Yeah. So, but the thing is that you must return the grade 3 first before soul blasting. Actually, moving a card from soul to drop zone, but whatever, like soul blasting lah. So this is early game, letting you do early game burn because putting grade 3 into the drop zone is really no problem with Conroe now. Because you're just searching, you can pitch the grade 3, then you just search with back to the drop zone, so just return it to the deck and get a free burn. Yeah. Other than that, I don't think much use is a Flame Dragon. Allows you to be searched with the legend. And then last 3 would be
Another OP card.
OP cards. Neo Flame. Okay, explain the skill.
Skill is a call to decide against the ability. When you retires one of the unit at that column, you can retire the back row.
Yeah, or you burn the front row, they burn the back. You burn the back row.
So usually people play the starter at the back over here just to boost for fun and laughter. So you just call here, you pressure them, then they cry.
Yeah. So people would, example would be like I have a column like this. I say this is grade 0 Conroe. Then you call that here, and then all 3 attacks can go. And your Vanguard, pressure them Vanguard to attack here.
Yes.
I no guard, and he gets a skill counter +1. I burn my starter too. Free.
1 for 1.
But it's only on the turn that it's called lah. But I think good enough if you can plan ahead.
Yes.
Alright, so that's 11 grade 2s. I think quite standard lah. I don't think any other deck will play the rest.
Grade 3.
For grade 3s, most important grade 3.
Yes.
The legend. Explain effects.
Alright, counter +1, soul +1. Check top 5 for any Flame Dragon add to hand.
Alright guys, so this is the first effect. Alright. Guess what? The few Flame Dragons in the deck.
Almost everything.
This is a Flame Dragon. This is Flame Dragon. Okay, not important Actually, this is a Flame Dragon. Which is just unfair. What the fuck? Yeah, so this is a Flame Dragon. So that's why the legend is that
This
freaking
is a Flame Dragon.
Oh! Okay, we have get to why this is a Flame Dragon is important. Because Kagero is like denying. Kagero got trap cards now, not fair. Yeah, so that's why even though Fleet has to find the Flame Dragon tag, but I think Flame Dragons are the best of the best in Kagero already.
So
for the other effect.
Second effect, yes.
Alright. So for second effect, it is on GB2. You can Counter Blast 1 and drop a card. Drop 1 grade 3 Flame Dragon. He gains 15k and 1 extra drive. So become triple drive. But you must to get, which is allows him to get this skill, which is when after he attacks a rear guard, you may draw 3 cards and he just stands again and gains
another triple drive.
Yeah, he doesn't lose the triple drive.
So basically it's a 6 drive check card. 6
drive check, but you do have to discard 3 but you run draw triggers in the deck.
So you basically discard 4 for 6 drive check.
Yeah, but not to mention that you can also have this. And also there's one the grade 1 card to search the top 5 one, right?
Yes.
So you can pump this guy's skill onto here. So give it 4k.
You can unfit floor.
Yes, hex. So what main thing you always see them do is that they go in with like
retire.
Or they retire themselves. They have like counter blast. They have like 1 open counter blast. They use this guy's skill prop, so they have 4 close counter blast. Then this guy attack twice. You can't really stop that. then you just go like woo, woo, free, free. And you see like every other deck struggling to get counter blast and flip, but okay, fuck it, fuck it. And then like you think like discarding 3 is difficult, but like you proc this onto this, right? You might have a chance to like discard one,
Search for.
because you search twice with this. Yes, hex, fucking hex. Yeah, that's why he's so good. So he becomes like the ace on his own, kind of.
Never ending support.
I also want. Then we have 3 the great. Explain.
The great is to sustain yourself. The skill is counter blast 1. Basically the same skill as this. You counter blast 1, you get a twin drive. When you attack Vanguard, you twin drive. After that, you stand and you get to attack anywhere you want. So you can choose to not attack Vanguard, attack Vanguard to not give you any counter blast, or you can just attack and pray for heal triggers.
Oh, you can get
so the cost is just counter blast 1. After attacks a Vanguard, drop 2, then stand again. That's all. Stop.
So you confirm yourself 4 drive checks if they have 1 grade 2.
And recently all the decks stack up easily, like Night Rose, 7 Cs.
The new Buster also.
So the new Buster also. So if you manage to sustain until the end, you can use this just to.
And Legion at the end is still Legion. So which other deck got OP Legions? I think only like this. And it's 2 more grade 2s, 8 grade 3s. Yes. One is this, I have no idea what the name is. So
for what I know, it's not Overlord.
It's not it's not Overlord.
But it's a Flame Dragon.
But it's a Flame Dragon. So it has a skill that it's an alright. First one is an alright skill. Alright, you may counter blast 2, search your deck for any Overlord and write over him, and then he comes up to one of your rear guards. So you can use that as another tutor any of these 7.
So if you fight with grade 2 7Cs, you can search counter for this, prepare. So you counter blast 2 because 7Cs they don't give you grade 3.
Yeah.
So you just counter blast, move, then go this, counter
Using
blast again.
on alright skill to go and search on top 5.
So you basically plus 2
2
for
that
no reason.
Yeah. Because in that matchup your counter blast is like
Free.
because nothing else to spend on. So this is the toolbox. There's a GB1 skill, which is the same as this card. Which is whenever your grade 4 Overlord attacks, you can give it plus 5k. So if you have this attacking twice, this is known as 21. So this is like you don't even need boosters, you don't need setup. You really just need to call him is there to gain the extra 10k. Right? I like. Funny last card.
The filter. Basically it's just to filter.
It's just a filter.
Early game filter.
Because you do run the strike fodder for this one. So if you want to pitch one Overlord, you can still use this, throw Overlord,
So
get this to hand, and you can still use burnout effect.
even you have this in your hand, don't worry, you got this and your grade 0, so it's forever.
Yeah, so no card is actually dead.
No card is dead.
No card is dead.
Deck is basically live.
Your deck is always live in any matchup, and then I find like most matchups with this deck aren't very bad. Right?
But not yet.
You don't have any super fucking hard counters.
Yeah.
Alright, then
Even triggers got effect.
I think trigger also OP lah. 4 heal. Because G-Guard OP. Yes, you go to G-Guard soon. So 4 heal because you can heal and you have Legion. Then 5 draw. So all your draws have effects. So this one is the simple Muggle clone. Send it to Soul and give it 3k. So this is the 3k sometimes matter, most of the times not really. But the Soul matters because you need Soul Blast for Burnout, you need Soul Blast for the Legend.
It does matter. Very easy. So this is 7k, this is 11k, 18k, go in 21k.
Okay, I don't know this deck. My bad.
So when you attack, plus another 5k, 26k, easy.
Okay, it matters, fine. And then we have
Early game.
Get Link Claw.
So make opponent starter useless.
No opponent don't have starter.
Yes, make opponent starter.
So this is a Count Blast, shove this into Soul, you can burn a grade 0.
Most OP card.
Most OP cards. So all the people with OP status, if people don't get to proc their Winger Brave on their very first grade one, gone.
So most Night Rose people also call their crit early game just to rush your ass. So
you don't let them draw, you deny them the draw from the Banshee.
Draw.
And then they cry, they use 10k guard to make you force 5.
Yes.
Alright, then the rest will be crits. So you run 2 of these crits and 5 vanilla crits. This should be the same as every other, right? But for Blade Master.
The skill is only for Blade Master. So when you strike Titan, you can go in and draw 1 plus 5k.
Yes, because Titan is also Blade Master.
Yes. The reason we don't play 4 is because sometimes we need 5k boosters. You can choose to play 4 as well, but for me, I will just play 2, just in case.
Okay. Okay. Last one?
Last one.
4.
Great Force.
Alright. I think we start with obvious ones first. For the ace.
So
What's this do?
this card skill is basically one of your finisher. Counter Blast 2, GB2 Counter Blast 2. Got GB2
No.
Should have lah. No way. You cannot first strike this. I think it's GB2.
Your G-Zone must have 2 face up. It doesn't say GB2, but it just say 2 face up.
2 face up. So it's Counter Blast 2. This card gains a skill. When it attacks, after when this card attacks, it lose triple drive and gain twin drive. So after it attacks, you need to discard 1 Overlord and 1 card. And you withstand this card plus 5k.
So it is
basically
26 and then 31.
Yes.
So as if any other withstander that you talked about, it boosts the Harlem and the other grade 3 up to like 21 whenever you use this.
So this is one of the core cards as finisher.
Yep, but this doesn't need to attack Vanguard, right?
I think you attack Vanguard only.
Yeah, I need to attack Vanguard. So it's just your finisher pressure.
Yes, so for this...
So it's 21 to... So you got 2 turns of it.
Yes.
Next, this all come together
4 Titans.
4 Titans.
OP card. This is the most OP card.
Alright, so let's explain Titan.
Once GB2, once per turn, Counter Blast 1, flip any card face up. So you can flip itself face up or you flip any other card face up. And then you retire for each face up Titan in G-Zone. So if you have 2, you retire 2. And the second effect is the most effective effect when it is blazing, which is blazing effect.
Blazing.
when your rear guard is more than opponent rear guard, you're just blazing.
Blazing.
You gain 1 crit. So when opponent has 3 damage, they must guard. So
limit break.
It's like a very OP card.
Yeah, but it just needs GB2 that's all
Yeah, but the first strike is the most useless card. This card. Very sad. So sad. The first strike, it make you cry. Okay it's a pressure card so flip any card face up and then when you attack hit, retire 2 units. So during the early game, people need counter blast. So you can play with him around if he want the counter blast or he want his rear guard. So if you respect the rear guard more, don't give counter blast.
Most of the time you use this to set up for future Titan plays.
Yes.
Because you have to flip one, you more or less flip open 1 Titan first. So whenever you do go into Titan,
you can
next
burn
time
2.
You are immediately burning 2.
Counter blast 1, burn 2, gain 1 crit.
Woof! And then we have what is this?
The cock block finisher. Basically this counter blast 1, opponent only can use grade 0 and grade 2, making opponent's Kanzen useless as hell. Yes. And I play 4 copies of it just to make sure if your opponent try strike out of Kanzen, first strike this, second strike this, they not enough grade 0s, they die.
It's dumb.
Yes. So and you got another cool effect. Once you hit 5 damage, they can't heal.
So there is no 6 damage miracle heal.
Yes.
So this guy is telling all the miracles to fuck off.
Yes. So basically this is just
Yeah,
another alternate finisher.
Yeah, it's a very much of a finisher because when near the end of the game, you will know what your opponent has in your hand through their mainly their drive checks, right?
And
so if you do know,
it's only counter blast 1.
yes, your counter blast is free because of fuck on roll. Free. Cringe. Alright, and then last we have is
3 G-Guards.
G-Guards. Generation Guard. That's not short form. Okay.
Okay. You explain
Generation.
all the OP cards.
Headache cards. Okay, so we have Denial the Griffin. Okay, wow, trap card. This is Vanguard's equivalent of Magic Cylinder. So what its skill is that when it appears on a Guardian Circle, if you have Overlord Vanguard, I can counter blast. Overlord Vanguard?
No need Overlord.
Then you Overlord Vanguard. Or you just
anything.
counter blast one, you can retire the attacking unit. So this
Attacking rear guard unit.
attacking rear guard unit. So this is damn good because you screw up
The Blaster Blade
the Blaster Blade combo. So you can either just flat out burn their Liu so that they cannot find a Blaster Blade, or you can burn the very first attack of the Blaster Blade. So this stops a lot of those chaining on Blaster Blade. And this is one times you see it a lot happens.
Stop Night Rose as well.
Then why? I don't understand stop Night Rose.
Night Rose, after it attacks, retire the front unit. So when you retire the front unit, and you can't retire.
Oh, the
you
great
can't
one
chain.
is it,
Yeah,
right?
you can't chain.
On the great one boosting. So this is you stop their combo and
Can suck down.
suck down. Another thing is that, but if you're burning something like Melum doesn't get returned to the deck, it gets burned, but Melum still gets to search. So that's the one thing we need to know with this. What are things do we use this to block? Oh yeah, Shadow Paladin, if they are attacking with their very final few rear guards, you burn to stop their retire.
For example, Spectral Diablo, then you retire 2, you retire 1 for them, so they got nothing to retire.
So they've done that sometime and then they're like, oh, 26 hit your face. Right, so this you run 2 because stop combos. Alright. And final defeat flare.
Another OP card.
Oh my god, OP card. So this is Mirror Force.
So only when opponent's Vanguard attack your Vanguard.
Yeah, it's only when Vanguard attacking Vanguard, you can throw this out onto Guardian Circle, Call Blast 1, and return 2 Flame Dragons from your drop zone, right?
Yes,
Drop zone to the bottom of the deck. If you do, retire all your opponent's back row units. So why this is good is you play against, let's say you play against Sentry Guard. They fail their fail up with Great Ones. And they attack Vanguard first because they cannot withstand.
And even burn disease because it's not target.
It doesn't target the unit, it saves the row.
It sets the row.
The
so
row.
the resist unit dies.
So everything dies. So Sentry Guard, see this? Sentry Guard cry. Because your boost all become like 0. Yes. So this will be the same reason against Shadow Paladin, because Shadow Paladin have to call things behind, so you cannot. They won't die. So this is one way to target the back row also, since some only target the attacking unit, which is the front row one. Unless they're attacking from the back row, which I think only Token Rambo one is scary. Rubbish. Yes.
So for this step profile, we only play 3 G-Guards.
Why do? People always play more. Because OP, but you don't play 3.
Because you need to have offensive and defensive. So you make yourself more flexible with 4 copies of everything. Because you can choose which matchup to use more. Storm matchup, 2 Dotas. They allow Kanzen, 4 of these. They know Kanzen, 4 of these. So you can.
But don't you find like when you sustain and you start to do the great and you return all the great heals back, don't you think find that you need more of these? Don't you?
Don't need, because you keep healing, you're at 3 damage, very healthy.
Healthy?
Yeah. Then you Night Rose deck out easily, so you can play deck out game with them. So you can basically counter blast block them, or you can unflip for free. Yeah, that's it.
Then this deck has very good matchups against all the rear guard based decks lah.
And grade 2s, you can win the grade 2 deck also.
Yes, because you have retiring.
Yes,
Early game everything. So
but now,
yeah,
the grade 3, counter blast 3,
why not?
free units.
Then why you don't run Sea Breeze inside here? How about Sea Breeze inside this deck?
Why Sea Breeze when you got non-GB attacking units?
What? But your grade 3s don't do anything.
Grade 3,
Only
the grade 3 can counter blast 1, soul blast 1, good enough. I mean, like if they counter blast not you, right, you just rush them. Because your early game got a lot of pressure in it. You confirm value from them.
Okay, I understand.
And then you filter so your chance of triggering is damn high.
luck hacking, you mean?
Yeah, that's where your luck hacking skills
Luck
come in.
hacking skills, then you must be like Kai. Yep. So that's the end. We hope you enjoyed.